of you at home may feel some fatigue when it comes to dating, as more than 75% of singles say they're burned out. So joining us live is professional matchmaker Hope Rike with It's Just Lunch Denver to explain what the future of dating looks like. So Hope, this is so interesting to a lot of people. So explain, why do people feel burnt out from dating?
Well, we went through a lot during the pandemic, right? Even if you weren't single.
I'm gonna get close to you in case your mic's not on.
Okay. Okay, great. So people went through a lot of isolation during the pandemic, right? And for singles, particularly, even more isolation. So a lot of people turned to the apps, right? And what a lot of my clients tell me is that it's really fun at first. It's almost like being a kid in the candy store because there's so many options. But after a while, some singles start to feel like it's just a game, and that's when they experience that app burnout or that swiping fatigue.
Right, if they don't want the same thing. So tell us about the apps and like specifically how people can tell if they're experiencing that fatigue.
I love that. Well, the number one way is if you feel like it's turned into a second job. If you feel like it's work, and a lot of clients tell me this, hey, I work 10, 11-hour days, and then I have to go home and spend 3 hours on an app to try to find someone. So if you're starting to feel like it's a second job for you, then that is definitely a sign that you might be experiencing some burnout.
What would you say, so a lot of people do the apps now, but as a professional matchmaker, what would you say to people who maybe don't want to use an app? What is your professional advice for finding your one true love?
I love that. Well, one, obviously, is go to a matchmaker. And another one is if you're not going to use a matchmaker and you are burnt out on the apps, go out there and do different things. Try to meet people organically. So maybe, you know, join a club that if you're trying something new, you're going to be exposed to different people that you're not meeting in your everyday life. So that is another thing you can do if you're not going to hire a matchmaker, or hey, and let your friends be matchmaker too.
Yeah, that's a mutual friends is a good way. So I met my boyfriend the organic way. We had our baby shower together when we were 1 month old. Isn't that wild? But as a matchmaker, I have to ask you, what do you look for in people when you are pairing them up?
Well, it's very unique because people are so unique, right? And what's important to one person may not be important at all to another person. So that's really the art of it, really trying to figure out who you are, what's important to you, what kind of lifestyle are you looking for, and you know, all of those things have to jive. Along with, you have to have that attraction and that chemistry when you do meet in person.
And you need it to be easy. Oh, we could go on, Hope. This is so interesting. I love it. Yeah, so the priority, match up the priority first. Well, best of luck to you if you're out there dating and trying to use the apps. You can feel fatigued. Thanks for your advice.
Thanks, guys.